Alright, so in this tutorial, I'm gonna show how to test to test the articulation of the bones to see, does it even work? Did we place the bones in the right place? Did we place enough of the bones? So that's basically testing the skinning and testing the articulation, you could say. So here's the part where I connected all the bones, right? And what I want to do is select the root joint, right? You select the root joint, you shift select the mesh, you go up to skin, bind skin, option box. I'm going to put on the shelf, so that's Control Shift left click on this box, click the box, right? So that's the bind skin. Just set this up right here, boom, 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 this, make sure this is off. It won't do anything bad, it's just it colorizes the skeleton, and when you have colorful animation controllers as well as colorful joints, bones, it will drive you mad because it's hard to see what the hell is what. So I highly recommend turn this off. And then fall off at 0.2. Make sure the resolution is at 1024. Right. Again, joint hierarchy, geodesic voxel, dual quaternion, blah 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 blah. Follow just these steps and you'll be okay. Hit apply and close. It will take some time to process, like a minute or two. And down here it's processing. I don't recommend doing anything, just let it do its thing. It's processing again. I'm going to pause the video for a moment. Alright, so it did its thing. Now, when it comes to testing the articulation, I want to share this. So, when you test it, there's a specific way to test it, and it also is the way you're supposed to pose your character, your alphabet character. You start from the end, shift select, going down the chain, shift select, shift select, shift select, shift select. Let's say you want to try out just these. This is what I want to show. See how nasty this is? Like all that work to make this slop, right? Like if I was a student, this would annoy the hell out of me. But it's a simple fix. You select the mesh as is, and you go up into deform. This weird looking name called Delta Mush. I want to put its options for it on the shelf. Control Shift and left click. Delta Mush, this guy right here. And you'll know what it is because it's a circle with twinkling stars, you could say. I'm gonna click that. This pops open. Just follow these settings that I put in. This, and this. And then apply, close. As you can see, massive difference. Some slight pulling and pinching, right? But 10 times better than before, because what you saw before, you had to do something called painting weights, and that will drive you insane when you're first learning. I guarantee you will go crazy trying to paint weights for the first time, especially with only a couple of weeks left of the semester. Anyway, in the Delta Mush, right, you select the mesh, and you'll notice it's grayed out. That's from the skin cluster. Skin cluster here is the skin binding that was done just previously. Bind skin. That's for your skin cluster. Delta mush is this one right here. That's under deform, delta mush. If I click on delta mush, right, the things you can change is like the distance weight. See? I mean, I can't really explain exactly what does what. You just kind of tinker with it. Let me unlock the mesh. And then delta mush, let's say smoothing iterations, you could do 20. You could do like say 100. Right. Depending on the body type of your alphabet, you will tune this either lower or higher. See? Damn, you could do like 40, I guess. And then what else? The distance weight. Sometimes I mainly tune the smoothing iterations and the distance weight. I don't really mess with the envelope because it does this, makes it worse. Just leave it at 1. So smoothing steps, sometimes I mess with that. See, it's the influence of the joints on what they do, I think, or how the delta mush interprets the, you know, the algorithm and how it does this, its magical properties, you know. Anyway, so that's how you test it out. So let me just lock this out. Now you can go into the skin cluster, which is the like I said, skin, the bind skin, right? That's the result of that. And I don't recommend messing with anything in here. Yeah. If you forgot to do the dual quaternion, right, it's over here too. Maybe me personally, I don't know. I'm just going to use dual quaternion. Other tutorials I might have choose one of these others as well, but yeah, dual quaternion will be fine. Yeah. Anyway, so all of that. When you're testing the articulation, whatever you do, do not pull on the do not pull on it like so and so. Only rotate it. And I'll explain why. So for example, if I rotate it, grab that at the end, you notice that every joint, there's no rotational values by default. See? But there will be translate values like X and Y because of the initial placement of the joints, right? That's why you don't pull on the joints to test out the articulation. Anyway, so in order to reset it, you grab all the joints. Literally, you have to grab it like this. Don't do this, because you only will grab that. You start from the bottom over the top, hold shift, select all of it. You go carefully in here, only into the rotate values, type 0, press enter. Now you're reset. And I can test out, say, this one, this one, this one, this one, like so. Butter smooth. And I can test out this one, this one, this one. I can test this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this. Oopsie. undo. Careful about that. This one and this one. Press E and like ha 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 ha. Or you could do like stretch, stretch, yawn, or like breathing. Anyway, so that's how you test it out. Press 0, enter, and you're back to normal. And that's how you're supposed to pose it as well, you know. So for example, if I want to pose something dynamic, maybe I'll start off like, if I want to turn its head, so grab this, 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 and this, and then this, this, and then, you know, let me grab this, 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 and this, inward, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then, let's just try that, see? Huh? What? Like this, like that. Yeah. And then once you're done testing, I guess the safe thing to do is to select the mesh, and then you have to unbind it, meaning you go up into skin, unbind skin, Control Shift left click. That one. Watch what happens here. See, it wipes it out. It wipes out the skin cluster, but leaves behind the delta mesh. You want to be safe and wipe that out too. The way you do that, delete history, which is this guy right there. Oh no 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 no. Oh no, that's center pivot. Don't want to do that. That's how you wreck it. And delete history is this one. Or edit, delete by type, history, Control Shift, left click, and there it is. And that's how you reset everything, and then you can go back into the next rigging process, which is importing and placing the animation controllers. So that's how you do that process and test it out. And then if for whatever reason something broke, right, if you need to disconnect bones, right, let's say if I need to disconnect this for whatever the hell reason, you press Shift and P as in, I guess, Peter. Boom. And then let's say I wanted to make this joint, and let's say this way over here for whatever reason, right? Just this, but I want to leave these alone, right? How do you do that without moving the whole thing? You press D as in David, and you can chuck it over like that. D as in David, and then press W to get out. I'm just gonna undo that. If I want to rearrange this here or here without moving the rest of the chain, same thing, press D as in David, carefully grab at the end tips, and then press W. I'm just gonna undo that. Or let's say if I want to grab this, press D as in David, like that. And then if I want to place another joint here, you know, what I could do is probably just grab this, or I grab this, Shift P, and grab this, and just do a Control D, and then type in like 00, and then chuck this one over because it's 01, and then right there, maybe I'll make this like 0.35, and then I can grab this and this, Shift P, grab this and this, Shift P, and then grab this and this, Shift P. And as you can see, it's all interconnected nicely. Arm 3, joint 1, joint 0, 0, joint 0, 1, arm 3, joint 0, 2, arm 3, joint 0, 3, blah, 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 blah. And that's how you can add new joints as well. Yeah, or you could just go up and click to place a joint, create joint tool, which is skeleton, create joint, bang, press W, chuck it over, so and so, like that. Yeah, so that's how you do that. And let me just undo this. Yeah, so that's the end of that. Alright, bye.